Hello folks, it's Johnny again, and I thought I'm gonna try out something a little bit different now from time to time when I can get to it. A new series called Everyday Madness with ForTiorI, and it's kind of a spoof because my life is super boring by today's standards, so definitely can't call it madness. But I thought, well, when it comes up, when something interesting comes up, I just talk about it. You know, stuff that pertains to my music, mainly. So, and today, I was just about to switch strings on the bass because I'm recording something very interesting. Spoiler alert, it's another Legend of Korra theme song cover. Because after I made the cover for the Book 3 theme song, which went very well and lots of people liked it, lots of people asked me to do one for Book 4 and I never really got to it. And to be honest, at the time, I gotta do something here, otherwise I'll never get done. At the time I thought I can't really do the Book 4 theme song because it's mainly rhythmic. There's a lot of drums in it and there's not as much focus on melody as in the other theme songs. So I was a bit hesitant. But now I got a little bit of time on my hands and I thought, well, let's just try it out. And voila, somehow it worked and I like it, how it turned out. And you are going to see that very, very soon because I'm very close to finishing it. I just need to re-record the bass and then I'm still waiting for new strings for the guitar and then I have to re-record those. Well, actually I only have to re-record the rhythm guitar parts because all the melody stuff and the clean parts I did with my reworked 6-string Ibanez. It's completely finished now, although the series for that is still going on, but you know, as I said in the first video on that series, I will release it when I'm actually done with the guitar. But now that the series is going, obviously, I must be done with it. Okay. So, I get this asked frequently, what kind of string gauges do I use on my bass? This is all Diadario. This is a 145. The thickest they have and the thickest that will fit into this bridge because it's so stupid here. The string at the ball end is so thick it barely fits into the bridge. So that's tricky. And then also here the package. It's a 45 to 105. It's an EXL 165 TP. And it has 2 sets in the package. That's definitely the best combination, also price-wise, that I got so far. Get in there. Oh, man, I'm slow today. Actually, I would already be done here, and I'm talking too much. I guess I am male. I can't do 2 things at once so very well. Okay, and that's cover from that Korra theme song will probably be one of my last ventures into the heavy realm of music because I am changing things up quite a bit. I'm already working on the new album. In case you were wondering, where's the new album? Yeah, last year it didn't come out because I had a lot of stuff to do and to take care of and I just had no time really for music. Nor did I really have the muse. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do next. Usually, before I even finish up and release an album, I already know what I want to do for the next album. And up till now, it was always the case when I released an album, I already had 1 or 2 new songs for the next album. But it was not so this time. After Inspiring Nightmare, I was in the biggest musical rut. I just had no idea what I wanted to do. I was constantly chugging on the same riffs, and it got super duper frustrating. So yeah, this time you have to wait a little bit longer for that new album. Usually every year I would manage to put out an album, but not so this time. But I am already well on the way. I have a direction. It's quite different from what you know of me so far. It's much more alternative rock, kind of 90s, Audioslave, Rage Against the Machine, that kind of stuff. But on a 7th string, which in my personal opinion sounds pretty crazy. I for myself quite like what I'm getting out of it so far. And this is not me praising myself, this is just me enjoying what I do. You know, I always think it sounds weird when I say I like my own music, but I wouldn't make music I don't like. That wouldn't make any sense. Brass. About the Korra cover, oh, that's gonna be a good one, because I will also release all the tracks for you to mix yourself if you so desire. It's still gonna be a lot of work rendering all the drum tracks and rendering all the eyes and all the finished tones, so I want to include both the eyes and tones. And of course I'm using TH3, and you will see in the mix that things sound so good. The funny thing, what's interesting about the Korra cover, that song, it's the theme song for the book ForTiorI. I think it's also the theme song for the character Kuvira. And the root note is in G. And of course my new Ibanez 7th string only has a scale of 25.5, so there's no way I could tune down to G. And my Schecter is already gone. Berter has left the building. Now it's time for Victoria to take the stage. So I'm gonna have to pitch shift the eyes. But I'm not going to use the pitch shifter in TH3 because real-time pitch shifting is a bit unstable. It can become a little bit gargly and undefined. So I'm gonna have to tune it down with Melodyne. I find Melodyne works really well. I did that on bass, and you wouldn't know. Seriously, you wouldn't know. I recorded scratch bass tracks and analyzed it with Melodyne, selected everything, pitched it down to half steps, and from A to G, and then rendered that one out again. So the CPU doesn't actually have to work with Melodyne and constantly check the pitch, and it sounds fantastic. What's on that screen? Red! I always just measure like a hand's width on beyond the tuner to see where I want to cut off. Wrap it around there, make it tight. Am I turning in the right direction? Yeah, I'm turning in the right direction! Oh, let me tell you, the reworked 6-string Ibanez here, I think, can you actually see it? No, that's my acoustic guitar. Well, can you? I don't want to spoil the fun. Ha! Yes, you can see it. Just now noticing. Yes, over there. That's my reworked 6-string Ibanez. Spoiler alert! Came a little bit late, I guess. Okay. It sounds so wonderful. I recorded the scratch tracks for the Korra cover with the 7-string Ibanez, and well, it sounded fine. But then I thought, well, since I got my reworked 6-string here, let's just try it out, and it sounds so much more organic and lively. Wow, those pickups, I'm telling you. Yeah. Get in there. And you can see here the bass control knob and the treble control knob are lighter than the volume and the pickup toggle or selector. So those two are from my 6-string Ibanez. Why that is, you will still find out, and believe me, it is a hoot. Okay, tune it up. Let's tune it up. And as you might kind of notice, my room is changed now. I finished switching things up. Where I'm sitting right now, the guitar used to be before. Right here is the windows, and my workstation used to be right in front of the windows. And now it's here on the other side, right in front of the wall. And here's the couch, guitars. Over there's the TV and the door. Yeah, so it's pretty much changed now. I did that because I didn't really feel comfortable in this room anymore. With the desk right in front of the windows, you know, the big monitors and screens were blocking half of the windows, and it was not really bright in here. It was always kind of dark. And also the desk is very wide and deep and right in front of the radiator, so it was also not really warm in here. It was constant, it was blocking the airflow from the radiator. And then having the desk right here and the couch right there, and then TV and guitars, the effective area you could actually move around in the middle was quite small. The corners were not really used, there was just stuff lying around. So it felt cramped, even though the room is actually pretty big. So I had to switch things up before I go insane. And now the windows are wide open. Well, there's nothing obscuring the view anyways. They are closed shut now because there's noise outside, like birds and children playing. Wait, where do I need to go? A, E, G. G. I'm so bad with musical notes. For the life of me, I can't keep it in my head. I always have to go through the notes. C, D, E, F, G, until I know where I need to be. Ha! Oh, of course, the tune is on my way now. There, this should work. Why didn't I do that before? There we are, sort of. Let's stretch them out. And don't go gently. Tune is too slow. Keep up. It's like an intern. Although I don't have any experiences with interns, I only know what it feels like to be an intern. It's not pretty. Are we good? Are we good? Yeah? You gonna stay on now? Come on, work with me, tuner. Alright, good enough. Okay, and here's my current bass tone. I think on the lows it sounds so massive, but then on the upper strings it sounds very nasally. Okay, and that's it for this video. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy this kind of everyday video. So this is really me when I'm doing music. I'm sitting here, my sweatpants and my favorite t-shirts, and yeah, being boring. See you next time.